Hey guys, before I start the great news that Volume 2 is set to release, I just want to clarify with Volume 1 from my other video that I created a couple months ago that KOTOR, or Knights of the Old Republic, that's the acronym I'm going to use from now on, that KOTOR Omnibus Volume 1 is set to release September 10th, 2013. But under the Dark Horse website, where I get my Star Wars comics news from, it's now saying it will release August 28th, 2013. So a couple days early, which is pretty awesome. I mean, the sooner the better, I always say. I'm definitely gonna pre-order this. Gonna try to get this first day and try to make the review for this as soon as possible. And under upcoming releases, 2 days ago, or a couple days ago, as you could say, as of July 17th, 2013, I looked under the Dark Horse website and found out that KOTOR Omnibus Volume 2 will release December 18th, 2013. So 4 months after Volume 1 is released. I'm ecstatic over this because I'm a huge KOTOR fan of the video game and the comics. They're like different. The comics and the video game, they're very different, but they're really good. I love them both. I'm just glad that I don't have to wait another year for Volume 2 to release. They're doing like the same thing like they did with the Clone Wars Omnibus, which I really like. And I recently finished my final review of the Clone Wars Omnibus Volume 3, and I did reviews on all 3 of the Omnibus volumes, Volume 1, 2, and 3. So please check them out if you could. I'll put them down below in the tab. Anyway, I looked under the Wikipedia site, which is the Star Wars Wiki, and I know you can't trust wikis, and they're not the best material, but I like using them, and I still find them useful. But Volume 1 and 2 are listed in the Wiki, and they're pretty straightforward in what they contain. Just all KOTOR comics and nothing else. Volume 1 contains issues 1 through 18, and there's actually an issue 0 also, but it's not saying it's listed under there. So I'll have to, when I buy it, I'll clarify upon that if they have issue 0. It just sets it up for issue 1. It's not too important, but it's good to have. And Volume 2 contains issues number 19 to 35. Volume 2 is interesting because I didn't think they would add issues number 25 through 28, because that's the Vector Saga, and that's actually a crossover event. And I thought the Vector Saga would remain separate in like the separate volumes that they already have. It was like set in 2 different volumes, and they were like paperback volumes, and I thought they would be in that and nothing else, and separate from the omnibus. But I was wrong. And I'm glad this is a good change. But Vector Saga is actually a crossover event between 4 different Star Wars comic book titles. First with the Knights of the Old Republic series, then Dark Times, then Rebellion, and finally Legacy. The time when all 4 of these Star Wars comics came out, I believe, was the best time for Star Wars comics ever. All 4 of these titles are awesome, and all 4 dominated. Great stories, great artwork. You cannot ask for anything more. But I like the fact for this omnibus they put the Vector Saga, which is 4 issues, in the omnibus. And it makes sense that they include this section, this Vector Saga, because right after the Vector Saga, there's issues right after that, after issue 28. They talk about this event. So to the reader, if they don't know what happened before the Vector Saga, they're not gonna know what's gonna happen. So that's great that they put the Vector Saga in there. So not only did I find out that Volume 2 is set to release, but in the wiki they have also listed Volume 3, and it's listed to release 2014. So I'm thinking, since Volume 2 would release 4 months after Volume 1, Volume 3 would probably be the same 4 months after December, which was Volume 2 is set to Volume 2 is set to release. And I would guess it would release around like maybe April or May. Maybe not 4 months, maybe 5 months, 5 or 6 months at the most. I won't delve too much into Volume 3, but I'll just wait until an actual release date comes out on the Dark Horse website, and then do a video on that later from now. So, Knights of the Old Republic Omnibus Volume 1 is set to release August 28th, 2013, and KOTOR Omnibus Volume 2 will be released December 18th, 2013. That's the news I wanted to announce, and I'm really excited for. If you're a KOTOR fan like I am, you should definitely buy these omnibus volumes if you do not already have all the issues. And if you don't, or if you do, why not just buy them again? You're collecting all of the series, and you're doing yourself a disservice not getting these omnibus volumes. Oh, and one more thing. I probably won't do a Tales of the Jedi review this year. I apologize, but it takes me forever to make these review videos, and I'm always trying to do other shit at the same time. So I'll most likely be focused on creating the review videos for the KOTOR Omnibus videos, and I'll try to make sure I create the video review right when Volume 1 and Volume 2 come out, and same with Volume 3. Because I have the KOTOR comics on my computer, and it'll be easier for me to create the comics. And also, I'm actually going to do a review on the Star Wars comics that are written by Brian Wood. I'm actually going to do a review on that soon. It'll be a webcam review, and I'm just going to say right now, I love the series so far. I read all 6 of them, and I'll show you guys all the issues. So I'm going to do a review soon on the Star Wars comics by Brian Wood. It's just called Star Wars. And that's about it. So I got to ask you guys, are you excited for the KOTOR Omnibus volumes like me? If you are, please let me know. And please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Django Fett. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.